Okay, so that was the front nine. And I ended up shooting one under par on that nine, which is a rarity here. As I keep mentioning, it's a long and difficult golf course. But I finally made a couple of putts. I know if you're watching my videos, you've been hearing me whining about not making any putts. So I made two in a row. So we're on number 10 tee. The hole plays. It says 401 yards, but it seems a lot longer than that. And the wind's in our face. So it goes down a hill, up a hill, down a hill, and then way up a hill to the green. So we just need to hit a couple of good shots and get it up around the green. See what we can do here. Once again, down the right side a little bit. We're over here and kind of in the right trees, a lot of pine needles. I got a severe downhill lie to a severely uphill green. The wind's in our face. The tree's in my way. Can't get much more difficult than that. So, because of the hill and the wind, I'm going to hit this 3-iron and try to cut it around, aim it at that bunker and cut it around. If it gets on the green, it's a bonus. I just want it near the green so I can have a chance to make 5. Or 4, excuse me. I don't want to make 5, I want to make 4. Wow. That was really low, but not bad. It ended up about 25 yards short of the green, maybe 30. And it's severely uphill still. I'm going to use my gap wedge, a 52-degree wedge, to chip with rather than my 56 because I need help getting it back to the hole. Everything's leaning at me. So I might be able to do this and get it there with the same swing that I would use 56. And again, we're just, from here, we're just trying to get it in a range where we have a chance to make the putt. Well, oh wow, it's really running away. I think the speed was pretty good. It just ran so far left. Wow. Cool. His wings tipping. That's the wind. He's doing that to him. So quiet when they're coming in against the wind as opposed to taking off. So it's number 11 is a par 5, 544. And it's a really weird hole. It goes out and it dog legs around and it goes back almost like a horseshoe. And it's not one I'm going to reach into. Pretty good. I'd like a little more left, but it's going to be fine. It's just a layup from there anyway. Okay, we got a layup here. 200 yards of that bunker. I don't want to reach it, but I don't want to hit it left. So I'm going to make sure I don't go left. Hit to the right of the bunker. There. That's all you need is just a good solid shot. I'll tell you, that just did clear the water. Okay, the flag is up on the front of the green, and I have 90 yards to it. I'm downwind. And I know this club goes 100 yards, so I'm going to have to take something off of. See how that turns out. It's a tough little pitch shot. I don't have any green to work with, and it can't bounce it through this Bermuda rough. It's real spongy. So we got to open the face and use height to stop it. Okay. That one grabbed really hard, didn't it? Yeah, hole number 12. I just lasered it at 149 yards, 150, and we have a little breeze helping. So even though it's a little cool and the ball's not traveling as well today, I'm still going to go with the 9. I just feel better hitting it hard than I do easy. Play it right of the pin. If you hit it short left, it could run down into that water. And I did it. Gosh, that's ugly. Is it in that shadow up there? We're pin high, just a little too far left. This is a good possibility of getting up and down. I have an uphill lie, which is going to help me stop it. So I'm just going to hit a stock chip and know that it's going to go a little higher than normal and stop a little quicker than normal. That ought to work. And a par. Okay, well, on hole number 13, it's 365 yard par 4. Very slight dog leg right. The tee shot can go straight ahead, or slight cut to the right is better. If you hit it too far left, you will reach those pines and have a tough or no second shot at the green. I'm going to try to go down the middle with just a very slight cut to the right. Cutting some, maybe we'll see when we get down there. I think I'll have a shot, but that's further left than I wanted it. So as I thought on the tee, I'm close. I have a shot, but it's going to be a little tricky with all these trees just left of the flag. There's a lot of green out to the right of it though, so I'm just going to go over there and maybe try to curb it left just a teeny bit, but mostly I want to be safe and on the green. So 120 yards, and I've got my 52 gap wedge. These pine needles are very slippery. Makes you feel like your feet are going to slide. Perfect. Had just a little curve to the left, got it over the bunker. We'll see how it looks when we get up there. Teeny bit downhill. Sharp dog leg left. A lot of natural area out on the right. So you really kind of need to turn it left, which makes the hole tougher. So we'll see what we can do. Get it turning some. Well, kind of a toe hook, but it's a hook. So we'll go up there and see where it went. Okay, so it wasn't a very good drive and left me with 180 to a front pin, which is a 6-iron normally, and I'm going to hit 6 because we've got a little wind behind, and if it's just short, the flag's on the front. So maybe I'll have a good chance at par. Main thing I want to do is stay out of that bunker over there on the right. That could turn out really good. It's a little thin and it should run. Okay, so we did end up just short. I kind of thinned it, but I thought it would bound all the way up there. But this newly planted ryegrass is really soft right now, and the ball is just not running in it. So I have a very uphill landing area and a slightly uphill lie. So again, I'm going to use the gap wedge to help get it there rather than try to force the 56 wedge there. Put the same swing on it as I would with 56 on flat ground. And it should bounce right up there. That'll do. And hole number 15 is a par 5, 475. Normally it's a reacher in 2, but with this wind in our face today, I'm not sure. But it's really just a simple hole. You just hit it straight ahead twice. If you hit 2 good ones, or if I hit 2 good ones, I can be near the green. I think it's going to miss that bunker. Yeah, should be okay. We got 225 left, a little bit downwind, and not the greatest of lies. So I'm going to try this 5 wood. See if we get somewhere near the green. It's at it. I don't know if it's going to reach it, but probably not. I don't know. Yeah, it's up on there. That could be really good. We're back in that 40-foot range. This looks ever so slightly uphill and it's going to break right. So once again, I just want to get it up in the area around the hole. A reasonable line and a good speed. And sometimes they fall in. I'll take that, even though it didn't have a chance to go in. It's an easy birdie. So hole number 16 is a par 3. It's showing at 187. But the flag's back. I just lasered it. It's right on 200, and it's slightly uphill. Big bunker right in front of the flag. But there's some green to the left, so I'm going to try to go over there with a 4-iron. And you know, even if I'm in that bunker, it's not the end of the world. Try to take it left of the bunker with a little bit of right curve and get it going a little bit. Anywhere on the green right now, I'd be happy with. But it looks like it's going to be in the bunker instead. Yeah. Okay. Really tough hole, and usually if I make par on it, I'm scrambling to make it. I hardly ever hit this green. Okay, so I've got about looks like a 100-foot bunker shot here on a slight uphill lie. The difficulty here with the uphill lie is getting it to the hole. So see if we can get it maybe within 10 feet if we do well. A little weak, as I said, the difficulty is in getting it to the hole. Looks like we have about 20 feet up a hill. Maybe a tiny bit break to the right. This is a big putt. I would really love to make it to stay under par because there's no good birdie holes left, the last 2. Bad read. I mean, I tell you. Number 17, par 4, 382. Dogleg right. We're going to go down the middle and try to curve it around that bunker rather than go over it. Try to anyway. Well, I kind of went over it a little bit. It's going to be a little bit righter than I want, but it should be okay. Okay, we got 131 yards to a front pin, front left pin. I'm going with a pitching wedge. Ball's just not traveling today. Normally in the summer anyway, this goes 140, but maybe we can get it there. Middle of the green. It's right at it. I just don't know if it's there. I believe it is. That could be close. In fact, we've got about 12 feet. It's going to break to the right, a little downhill. Let's see if we can nudge it in. Nah, not even close. All right. That was probably the worst putt I've hit today. Okay, last hole. Number 18. About 375. It goes slightly to the left, but the tee shot just needs to be straight out towards those pines. And then it's downhill in the second shot. Nothing overly difficult if you just hit a good golf shot. So let's see if we can do that. A little right, but it should be fine. Okay, we went a little farther right than I thought. Find ourselves in the pine needles again, and with a shot that I've got a shot, but I've got to keep it down and bounce it up on the green. So what I'm going to do is I've got 130 yards. I'm going to take the 9-iron and put my hands way ahead and punch it under that limb. See if we can get it to bounce down on the green or somewhere near. Doesn't have to be a perfect shot. And when we have these trouble shots, the biggest thing we have to make sure we do is not look up and see what happened before it happens, or we'll mishit it. So we're going to try to go between the pine tree and that post down there. 130. This is a 150 club, so I got to hit it a little bit. Whew. Barely kept it under those limbs. Well, once again, we've got a long putt. I've had a lot of those today. About 30 feet, 35 feet. Slightly uphill. One last chance to get it under par. A lot of guys will say, well, I'm going to be aggressive and make this. I'm not. I want to hit a good putt, but I don't want to be stupid and 3-putt because I'm trying to make it. So we'll just stick with how we usually play. Fairly straight. Let's get the speed good. Whoa. All right. So I guess this kind of turned into a course review, plan your shot video. I didn't really know what I was going to do, what I had in mind when I came out here. I just wanted to come out. I hadn't made a video in a while because my back's been out, but I'm feeling good now. So I would say if you're in the area and you want to come out here, you should do it. It's really nice. Best shape I've seen it in many years. And as soon as they're able to cut this winter ride down a little bit lower, it's going to be really nice. It's kind of slowing the tee shots down right now, the run. But all in all, the greens are perfect. Everything's nice. People here are nice. And I recommend you come out. So that's it for today. Next time on Geezer Golf. Have a good one.